This just in, DeAndre Hopkins from the Arizona Cardinals is no more after he got cut with 2 years.
Canned.
Bro, with 2 years, $35 million left on his contract. This man's been going to different podcasts saying that he wants out, he wants these quarterbacks, and he really want to change the scenery. Arizona really ain't got that stuff going on. New coordinators, coach. Yeah, new coach, man. The culture is just going down with those guys, man. I just don't get it, man. But D-Hop, man, you are one of the probably top 3 or 4 receivers right now, even though you're getting older in age. Man, it's so many options, man. What are you thinking right now, man? Where do you think some of the best places D-Hop can go right now? He's still elite, bro. He's still super elite, man. But like I said, he's getting older in age. And do you think he'll still get a nice bag too? Man, what you think?
I think that's what's taking so long right now. Why he's not signed with somebody already is because he's trying to weigh out all of his options and see, like, okay, who's about to pay me the most and being the best team I could go to. But what's surprising to me about all this is just they flat out released him, dude. They're gonna eat like over 20-some million in dead cap money. They got to pay a certain amount of his shit out or whatever. But now that they've been knowing that he's been wanting out for a while, and the Arizona Cardinals are now like putting out reports. They're saying that he refused to suit up last year, even when healthy, or the year before, something like that. I don't know. But now it's just like it's all bad blood between them two right now. But anyways, he's gone. He's out of there after 3 seasons with the team, man. He played 9 games last year because he had that PED suspension. He
got suspended.
And then he played
6 games, right?
Yeah, and then he played 10 games in 2021. So, he's missed some games, man. He's missed some games. Yeah, like I said, he played 10 games in 2021 because he had his hamstring and then he tore his MCL. So he's 30 years old now. He'll be 31 in June. All right. The biggest problem with him is he's wasted 7 of his prime years in Houston. First 7 years of his career in Houston, just wasted. Now I know what everybody else feels like when they seen Calvin Johnson on the Lions back in the day. It's just
right.
All that time, it's just like, damn, like it's with no end in sight. So now it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. On the I Am Athlete podcast he was just on, he stated that like the Eagles, the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Chargers were listed as like his preferences for the quarterbacks he wants to play.
Top teams. Exactly.
I could see him going to one
with a good defense. Yeah, with a good defense and freaking like championship aspirations.
Right.
Because he want that chip, man. He know he want the chip.
Yep. So I mean, I could see maybe the Chiefs. I don't know. I could see him going to one of these teams though. Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, or Chargers. I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Chargers, to be honest with you. See what he can do over there with Herbert, and then boys, Eckler. Well, Eckler probably only go back there for 1 year, and then he'll probably go somewhere else after the season because he just recanted on his trade request. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, he took it back, and he's going to play this year, and then after this year, he's going to be a unrestricted free. Yep, unrestricted. So he can go. He can do what he wants at that point. But yeah, I can tell you, all these were his preferred teams. They didn't say or his preferred quarterbacks. They didn't say like he wants to play there specifically. I can tell you, I would love to see his ass in Detroit for 1 year, 2 year, whatever. I know we're rebuilding, but we could use some little bit of help at receiver. I would love to see him in Detroit, man. That would put us over the edge because people sleep on DeAndre Hopkins, man, because I said, he's only played 19 games last 2 years because he's missed large portions because of injury and suspension. But dude, understand DeAndre Hopkins, bro, has only dropped 3 passes in the last 3 years when he has played, probably longer, like full season wise. He's still in receiver.
It was a couple seasons whatever. He didn't drop any passes. Anything that came around his way. Yeah, anything that came his way or whatever, he caught that shit.
So here's the problem with him though. But out of 10 years he's been in the league, because he's been in the league for 10 years now, and he only has double-digit touchdowns in 3 seasons out of the 10. And he only has 1,000+ yards receiving in 6 out of his 10 years, which, some of them injuries, some of them you miss. You're in Houston, you have nobody throwing you the ball. Can anybody tell me who was throwing him the ball his rookie year when he was in Houston? I can't either.
I'm not sure. I think it was Matt Schwab.
And even if you could, it don't matter. It's bad. He never had
Matt
nobody throwing him the
Schwab.
ball. Kyler Murray's the best quarterback he's ever had throwing him the ball, and
right.
take that how you will.
And
But
he's not mentally there, so he doesn't care.
he is until November when the Call of Duty games drop.
There you go, for real. Him and Bronny on the same team. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they're on the same gamer team.
Oh my
Them boys
god,
be getting big bread, man, for real.
how inspiring. Well, he's got a retirement plan. That's good for him.
Definitely.
But yeah, so Hopkins, he's still an elite receiver, man, but he's not going to give you the elite statistics, you know, especially being in a situation now where he's going to probably join a contender and you're going to kind of have to get in where you fit in, but he'll do his part, man. He stays healthy and he can play. He will do his part. He's a really great receiver still. He's still got some game left in him. 30, 31 years old. He got at least 2-3 good years left in him.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He shows any signs of slowing down because his greatness was that great. You know what I mean? He could still fall off a notch or two and he could still be better than 80% of them boys. You know what I'm saying? He was that great and he is that great. So I would love to see him in Detroit, but I think one of these contenders we'll see him at, man. I could see the Chiefs. I could see the Bills. I could see the Ravens. I could see the Chargers. I could even see the Eagles, man. If it's any type of possible, Howie Roseman is on that shit. He's probably been on the phone nonstop.
Oh, yeah,
General manager of the Eagles. He's probably been on the phone nonstop. Like, look, what can we do? He's on the phone. He's like, yo, how can we make this happen?
What we need to do.
Right. Can I pay you this much? You can only make $1 million on the book, but if you happen to come across a couple other we'll pay you under the table, bro, tax free and shit.
Endorsements out the yin.
He's like, they like, fuck Uncle Sam, bro, fuck Uncle Sam and all that IRS shit, bro. We will pay you under the table, couple million, come out here,
Bitcoin, got some Bitcoins in your account or something.
Right? You want some stock in this motherfucking team?
Right.
Yeah.